Now she came down from Twickenham one cold December day. As she rolled into Westminster, you could hear the people say, "That's a mighty build-up Viscountess, she's long and tall. Handsome combination, Thames launches cannonball. Hey, listen to the jingle, hear the rumble, hear the roar. As she comes down from Richmond through the Gulls.
All about the same age, 60, 70, 75, and we'll all grow old together. And characters that we've met and become, characters we've become. We've all become individuals and are known for it. And it's the one thing I like about the job, the river.
Working on the river was his trade, it was his game. And when the season's over and the curtain rounders fall, they'll carry us back to Twickenham on launches cannonball. Hey,
used to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning to then go to work and be at work and be there for 5, 6 o'clock, and you look forward to it.
I never ever in my life, my working life, got up and said, "Oh, it's Monday morning, I've got to go to work." Loved going to work. I mean that.
I've met some great people, great friends who will be mine, I imagine, forever.
A way of life, and my father-in-law works at Braithwaite and Dean for 50 years, and he rode bars about day and night. And so the family goes back and back, and I've got indentures indoors over 100 years old, so the river is part of our life.
I was nearly 15, and that was in 1935. And I've loved every minute of it.
You're 12 years old in careers classes, what are you going to do? I'm going to drive a boat, miss.
I've been very lucky. I was apprenticed by my father back in 1971. I'd done 2 years as an apprentice lighterman, and then after 2 years I had to go up just across the road from here to the Waterman's Company at Fishmongers Hill, where I had to ask questions in front of the court, and then I was passed, and then I become a waterman. But then I still had to do another 3 years to become a freeman.
Training at the moment for Doggett's Coat and Badge. Obviously just finished my apprenticeship of 5 years. And got my freedom last week, and now entitled me to row for the Doggett's Coat and Badge, which is a red coat and a silver shield. It's something that I want, something that all my family have got, my dad, my uncle, my 2 cousins. When you're racing, whether it be 2,000 metres or Doggett's, which is roughly 7,400 metres, you've got to do your own race, you've got to be your own person, not worry about what the other people are doing, just know where you're going to work, know where you're going to push from, and just keep focusing and knowing that where you're making them decisions is right.
It's the oldest annually held sporting event in the world.
It was a playwright who lived in Greenwich, who used to travel up to Drury Lane. One day, the 2 little lightermen, or young apprentices, said, "Come on, jump on." And on the flood tide, they rowed him up the Temple, which is not far from Drury Lane, and he was up there in no end of time. And he was so pleased, he decided that he would then progress this one step farther. And that's how the Doggett Coat and Badge became what it is today in the year 2011.
It's the same, like we've all got bound in together, we all swore in together, we're all grown up together, we've all had fun, we've all gone out on the lash, and we're all good friends, we're all very close, and it's, at the end of the day, only one person can win.
And it's our heritage. I mean, this Doggett's. I mean, how can you beat this? My boy rode it 3 years ago, and it's where we come from. It's what we're all about, and it should stay that way.
It was an upsetting time for everybody because all the companies were losing contracts, all the walls were closing down. We couldn't believe what we was looking at. What we thought was never going to happen was happening in front of our eyes. And we was just becoming smaller and smaller and smaller.
It's changed so much, but there is still a living to be earned out there. And it's nice to see the kids cracking on. I think it's bloody wonderful, really do.
Now have you heard about the big strong man who lives in a caravan.
It's such a fraternity. We all know each other, and we've been together for years. We know dads and granddads, and we all love each other, and it's such a good trade. I never wanted to see it go.
The vein that goes up my arm, that is like the River Thames.
And tonight he fights Jack Dempsey.
They're a unique breed of people, I think, who work down here. Unique breed of people. That's the only way I can describe it.
Takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up, sail